The HELTASA ECP Colloquium, which is hosted annually by different institutions, brings together lecturers, academic staff developers, and support staff to engage in scholarly discussions about extended curriculum provisions across the different higher education institutions in South Africa. The extended curriculum program is the heartland work of HELTASA for a number of reasons. Besides being central to the HELTASA's mission through its work as a professional learning organization, scholarly engagements such as this colloquium have resulted in shaping and contextualizing the narratives about teaching and learning for those students who are seen to be needing extra support in the curriculum. In fact, ECP pedagogies are much sought after by mainstream lecturers who have learned much from the engaging and inclusive ways of being that ECP lecturers embody in their classrooms. These ways of engaging stem from a deep-rooted concern with social justice and equity, and the need to make every student feel socially and academically included. Much of the decolonial scholarship and literature points to the need for our teaching and learning practices to be situated and located in a context that does not alienate, marginalize, or exclude students on the basis of difference. In our case, our context is Africa, and recentering Africa as a locus of enunciation for scholars in the global South to be referenced is an imperative. The teaching philosophy of the ECP classroom is premised on the African philosophy of Ubuntu to disrupt the neoliberal agenda of individual competition and individual success, and to embrace an ethos of collective identity and agency. ECP practitioners have engaged with students as holistic beings, rather than viewing them in a decontextualized way. Students are not blank slates or empty vessels to be filled with knowledge. This pushes back on the discourse of the deficit approach to student learning and locates the question of university preparedness in systemic structures rather than in students themselves. Equity of success is as important as equity of access, but the concept of success itself needs to be explored more fully so that we don't replicate tropes at the expense of respecting what it means to be human and humane. And we do not forget the price some students have to pay in the quest to be successful. By its very nature, ECP, especially through fora like these and through its pedagogical and research endeavors, asserts itself as responsive to the needs of students. The ECP focus has been to recognize the wide range of backgrounds, race, gender, languages, capacities, and capabilities that our students embody. Working with a range of literacies, ECP has explored multilingual modalities such as translanguaging as ways to encourage a diverse range of expression, understanding, and engaging with knowledge. This enables both ECP students and lecturers to transcend the traditional and hegemonic ways of being and knowing, and to work in transdisciplinary ways across silos. Commitment to these values and dispositions is critical for students' epistemological access to disciplinary discourses. But more than this, in recognizing who our students are and what they bring, ECP pedagogies have acknowledged the need for ontological access and for students to be recognized, seen, and heard as valuable contributors and agents in their own futures. In the last 2 years, with the COVID-19 pandemic and the move to online teaching and learning, we have realized how important it is for us to work together, to collapse the false boundaries between the so-called center and periphery. We are all in this together and we need each other. The ultimate beneficiaries are students, and with this joint goal in mind, we can achieve much.